Hello and welcome back. If we haven't met before, my name is Kate Grosvenor. I'm a perimenopause expert and life coach, and I've spent over a decade helping women support them through perimenopause and midlife and help them to understand what's happening in their bodies to feel steadier, calmer, and more like themselves. And here on this channel, we talk very openly and honestly about perimenopause, including the symptoms that nobody warned us about, quite frankly, so you can stop second guessing yourself. So today we're going through my perimenopause symptom list with yet another symptom, and it's symptom number 9, which is phantom smells. Now, this one can feel really unsettling. So before we go any further, I really want to clarify this very, very clearly. If you've started smelling things that aren't actually there, this is going to sound like a bit like an oxymoron, but if you've started smelling things that aren't actually there, you're not imagining it. You're not losing your mind. And this does not mean there is something seriously wrong with you. It's a recognized perimenopause symptom. And once you understand it, it becomes far less frightening. So what are phantom smells? Phantom smells are what's known as phantosmia. Basically, it says what it does on the tin. So it's when you can detect a smell, even though there's no external source. So women commonly describe smelling smoke or burning, cigarettes, chemicals, something rotten or metallic, or a strong perfume that no one else can smell. And the confusing part is that the smell can feel completely like you'd put money down on it. It smells real. So you can walk around the house checking sockets, sniffing clothes, opening windows, checking the oven, and still find nothing. And that's often the moment that fear actually creeps in. So why does this happen in perimenopause? What's the biology behind this? This is a neurological symptom in that it's directly linked to fluctuating estrogen. Your sense of smell is closely connected to the parts of the brains relating to emotions, memory, stress response, and sensory processing. Okay, so during perimenopause, estrogen, I say this every single video, and then I say this bit, estrogen doesn't decline neatly. It fluctuates like this. So those fluctuations affect how the brain sends and receives signals. So instead of responding only to real smells in the environment, the brain can sometimes misfire, generating a smell sensation internally. In simple terms, the signal is coming from inside the brain rather than from the outside world. And this is why phantom smells often appear alongside anxiety or brain fog or headaches and migraines or sensitivity to light or sound or feeling overstimulated or wired. Your brain isn't broken, it's responding to hormonal change and nervous system sensitivity. So what does this feel like as a woman inside perimenopause? Well, this symptom can be particularly distressing because it makes women doubt themselves. So women often tell me, I was scared to tell anyone, or I thought there was something seriously wrong with me, or I kept checking for fires or gas leaks, or honestly thought I was going mad. And I want to say this so gently, but kind of firmly, as gently, but directly. Fear amplifies this symptom, okay? So when you panic, your nervous system becomes more activated, and that makes sensory misfires more likely. So understanding what's happening is incredibly calming in itself. So what actually can help reduce phantom smells? The aim here is not to fight your body, it's to calm the nervous system and support the brain. So first, grounding is really important. If a phantom smells appears, I want you to just, when you smell something that feels like it could be out of place, I want you to pause. And I want you to slow your breathing. And I want you to look around the room. And gently remind yourself of these words. This is a neurological perimenopause symptom. And I am safe. This is a neurological perimenopause symptom, and I am safe. Second, nervous symptoms really matters. And this is where, for example, magnesium can be really helpful for many women. Magnesium supports nervous system regulation, stress response, neurological signaling, mental and physical relaxation. So when the nervous system is calmer, those sensory misfires often reduce. Omega-3, for example, can also support brain health information, which is also especially relevant when neurological symptoms show up in perimenopause. Third, reduce overstimulation where you can. Notice whether caffeine worsens symptoms, prioritize your rest, reduce stress and sensory overload when possible. And finally, education is really powerful. You as a woman, when you understand what's happening in your body, it's going to automatically reduce your fear. And where fear reduces, symptoms often soften. However, it is still important to say, if phantom smells are accompanied by sudden and severe vision changes, seizures, or weakness, okay, I really need you to get medical advice, okay? Or if they appear outside of a perimenopause context, again, go and seek professional medical advice. But in the majority of cases, the vast majority of cases I see, phantom smells are linked directly to hormonal fluctuation and nervous system sensitivity during perimenopause. But again, vision changes, seizures, and weakness, I would really highly recommend you get medical advice. Okay, so that's the caveat to this. So this symptom can feel really isolating because women worry about how they will sound if they talk about it. Please know you're not alone. So many women experience this quietly and feel an enormous sense of relief when they hear it explained, because it's going to remove fear, and fear has no place here. If this has happened to you, I'd really love you to comment below and just go, yeah, this happened to me. I get it. Me too. Okay. You don't need to explain. You don't need to justify. Just knowing that you're not alone can be incredibly grounding. If you'd like a copy, by the way, of my tracker and checklist, which covers 100 symptoms, the link is in the comment below. And if you're finding these videos helpful, please, you'd be doing me a massive favor by subscribing. So if the subscribe button is still lit, if you subscribe to my channel, it would be so helpful for me, because it just helps me to continue doing what I'm doing. And please share and subscribe, because the more openly we can talk about perimenopause, the less frightening it becomes. We're going through this list together, one symptom at a time, with clarity, compassion, and honesty. You're not imagining it, you're not failing, and you're not doing it alone. Really hope that helps, my darling. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.